Stupid thing. It interrupted because I got an email on my phone. I can't stand it. Okay, we're gonna start this over. Of course, I got a new haircut. I love it. My apartment manager did it. She was cutting another lady's hair, and then she wanted to do mine. So I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I can do with the change. Okay, I wanted to tell you that. And I wanted to do the Catching Fire tag. So I love the Hunger Games. I have all 3 books, the movie, and yeah, I just love it. So let's go through. There's 8 questions. Question number 1. How fast did you read Catching Fire? I read it within like a day or 2. Question number 2. What district would you be from? I would like District 12, but seeing as where I live and where the capital is said to be, which is in like the Rocky Mountains, I would be in the capital. So yeah, where I'd want to be is District 12 because it seems like a really, I don't know, close-knit kind of family kind of district. And but seeing where I'm located, I would more than likely be in the capital. Question number 3, what scene are you most looking forward to in the movie? I'm looking forward to Peeta and Katniss actually growing closer in the movie, which I'm not really that much into romantic stuff, but that's what I want to see because that's what I'm looking forward to. Yep, that's still on. Sorry, it just turned off because of an email that I received on this phone. Okay, question number 4 is what YouTuber would you want to go into the arena with? Seeing as the only YouTubers that I really know, like in person, are my brother, sister, mom, and either she's an aunt or a cousin. I don't know. I don't really like her. Oh, yeah, maybe her. But no, I wouldn't want my brother or sister or mom in it. But no, I don't know. I really don't know. So I'll skip that one and say I have no idea. Just someone who I don't know, I guess. Number 5, which of the clock TikToks would freak you out the most? I'm going to have to say the Jabberjays because I love my family, obviously, and if, like Katniss, how she heard her sister Prim just screaming, but it was the Jabberjays imitating her, that would just really freak me out if I were to hear my brother or sister just screaming. But, I mean, the monkeys, the mutant monkeys, that was pretty freaky too. But, I don't know, they don't seem like they'd scare me that much. And the blood rain, a lot of people are saying, yeah, the blood rain, but that wouldn't really bug me. Only thing that would bug me about it would be how hard it would be to get it off. Because it's very hard to get blood off of you and your clothes. But I wouldn't mind it, because I'm not scared of blood at all. Number 6, the saddest death, I'd have to say Meg's, or the Morphling when she was protecting, I'm thinking it was Katniss, and from the monkey mutants, and actually got attacked by it and she died. That was actually sadder for me than Meg, so Meg's was pretty sad too. Which weapon would you want, bow, an arrow, or trident? Seeing as I have horrible aim, bow would not work, and I would not know what to do with a trident, so I'm gonna cheat with this and say I'd go with like a katana, like a Japanese kind of sword, even though I don't know if it would be in the arena, but I don't know. I guess that's just something that I like is the swords. So I'm gonna go with the sword. I know. Question number 8 and the last one. What would your personal item be that you would bring into the arena with you? Well, I have this black and sterling silver kind of necklace that my mom made for me when I was 10 for my 10th birthday. It's like a little choker. It sits like right above my collarbone. And I really love that. I'm not wearing it now, obviously. I'm not wearing any jewelry except for my earrings and stuff. But I would wear that because it's special to me, and yeah. So I would wear that. But that is the Hunger Games Catching Fire tag. And I don't know what else to say other than. Well, I guess I could give you an update because I think the last update, gauge wise, ear gauges, stretching, I think I was at almost a 10, maybe. I don't remember. But right now I'm at an 8. And just a pointer to anybody who's doing this. And by the way, these are like spiral tapers. And I love them. They're just awesome. They're teal. I love teal right now. Obviously, my nails, even though they're chipping, are teal. Yeah. A pointer or a tip for anybody who's stretching. I would wait like at least a month and a half to stretch. I mean, once you get past like 12G, wait at least a month or a month and a half to 2 months. Because that way, I mean, I waited at least a month and a half to change from a 10 to this 8 gauge. And it was so easy to get on. Nope, it did not hurt, it did not sting, just slid in like nothing. Of course, my left ear is the one that seems to be harder, so this one was a little tight. This one went in no problem whatsoever. So you need to give your ears time to adjust and stretch out and, loosen up. So the people who are waiting like a week or a couple of weeks, you're gonna blow out your ear. Wait at least a month when you get this far. That way there's no pain. Maybe it feels a little tight, but there was no pain at all. So and I've seen like YouTube videos of YouTubers, stretching, and it's like, okay, it's gonna hurt. No, it did not hurt. Of course, I actually wasn't gonna wait at least I was gonna wait at least a month. I wasn't gonna wait a month and a half. But I'm glad I did. So maybe I'll probably just wait like a month or 2 months at the most. Because it was so easy and it went in so easy, and actually I had to take these out for my manager to actually cut my hair, and they went in again very easy. There was a little tightness in both of them because of course it was like maybe 15 to 20 minutes that she did my hair, so of course it's going to shrink a little bit, but it was so easy. So yeah, wait. It's worth the wait. And of course I'm gonna get my next size, which will be a size 6 next month, but I'll probably wait until at least the middle of the month because I did this in I want to say the beginning of this month when I got them, at least a week into the month. But they were so easy, and yes, when doing it right after a shower, that helps so much because the skin's so soft and pliable, I guess you could say. It goes in easier. And to tell you the truth, a lot of people, they start using like some kind of gauge balm or whatever to help, some kind of like lubrication to help get it in, especially even at this size. No, I did not use any of that, and I will probably continue not to as long as I feel that I can do it easily without it. And to tell you the truth, I don't really have anything that would be like a lubrication and that's like okay for your ears, because I have a lot of like hair stuff like conditioner which I could use, but I don't want to risk that because I don't know if that's good for your ears for stretching or not, so I'm not going to do that. I'd rather go and buy like actual Gates lubrication that they sell on Amazon or eBay. Well, Amazon, I don't think I've ever bought anything off of eBay as of yet. So, yeah, but anyway, that's going good, the stretching wise, and I'll probably wait till like the end of December or like the beginning of January, depending on how it feels. Because I don't know. I mean, basically, I guess what you should do is if it hurts a little bit to push it in, even though you can push it in, don't do it. Wait until it doesn't hurt. Wait until you can pretty much just mess around with this. I mean, I can just move this all over the place. And this is after having these out for almost like half an hour. And I can still just chip. And I can literally... I know. I'm going to take it out and show you. Of course, I'm going that way. But these are them right here. See? I don't know if you can see it, but oh my god, I love the color. And they were so easy to go all the way through, as you saw. And voila. I've only had these in for 2 weeks, and it's this easy. So, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm probably gonna wait though, because like I said, it is worth it to wait. Don't do it right away because you will blow out your ear and you don't want to have reconstruction surgery for your ears. Of course, I'm not going past like a 0 gauge because I don't know if it's a 0 or 00 that once you go past those, your ear, the hole cannot shrink back down to like a normal size. So, and that's the thing, is like I don't want this to be permanent because obviously I'll have jobs out there that they might not want you to have stretched earlobes. But most of the, like the job wise, most of the jobs that I'd actually be into are animal wise. And I mean, the person who's like the head volunteer, whatever, I mean, she's basically the staff that's usually at the shelter where I work at now. Well, volunteer work, I mean, it's basically work to me because I only volunteer. I live off of my SSI, which is disability, because I am disabled. Just so you all know, I am. I have very, really problems with my joints, especially my knees and my hip, especially after injuring my knees when I was 12, and I could not do gymnastics ever again after that. But yeah, that's what my disability is based on, is my joints, which are really bad, and yeah. But anyway... so I live off of that, and I don't really want to get a job because that will really mess with my SSI, and I don't know, it's like you have to do all this paperwork and stuff, so I'm like, it's not worth getting a job just because you're going to have to fill out all this paperwork, and it's so hard. Excuse me. But no, so basically I count my volunteer jobs as my actual jobs, even though I'm not paid. So I volunteer at my church, and I volunteer at the local shelter. But the person who's like the head staff there, I mean, they don't care what you look like. I mean, she has tattoos, she has more piercings than I have. I mean, it's like, basically, if you're working with animals, even because I want to go to college and get my vet tech degree, so I can be a vet technician, which is basically a nurse for animals. And even then, it's like they aren't going to care whether you have tattoos or piercings or like stretched earlobes. No. So basically the jobs that I'm thinking about or will get into in the future, they don't care if I have stretched earlobes or all these piercings or tattoos, which I am planning on getting tattoos sometime. I just have to save up money, and right now I have other things that I have to use my money for than tattoos. But yeah, no, they don't care. And of course, the animals aren't going to care whether you have all these tattoos or piercings anyway. As long as you love them and they know you love them and take care of them, they don't care. And quite frankly, I don't care what other people think anyway. So, and that's how a lot of people who work with animals kind of think. It's like, I don't care what other people think. Yeah, that kind of attitude. So, yeah, that's what my job will be. So if anybody leaves any comments about how, oh, you'll never get a job with stretched earlobes, oh, you'll never get a job with all the piercings that I'm planning to get, because this was the most recent one, my helix, and I'm planning on getting the tragus, which is right here, this little flap, my nose, and my belly button. I'm thinking I could change my mind. I have had my tongue web, which is the webbing under your tongue. I don't have that anymore because it just irritated me because I was just playing with it, and my teeth are chipped enough. I don't need to have them more chipped, or chip them more. So basically, I'm not gonna get any mouth. I'm not, definitely no septum, because that's like, ugh, I don't want something, yeah. Just one nose ring right here, no eyebrows, ears. Like I said, I want the tragus. I might think about like a rook or a conch on this side though, because actually I cannot get like a tragus on here because I have like a little cyst here, a little pocket of cyst. It's a cyst, but it's not grown. I've had it since I was like 15. It stayed the same size throughout all these years. I'm 24. So yeah, but basically because of it, I cannot get a tragus piercing on this side. I have to get it here because there's no cyst on this side. So I would think like a rook or conch on this side is easier to show here, but the conch is the one that goes through, like right through here, through to the other side, so it's inside the ear, and the rook would be kind of like right here in this little skin thing. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's like, it depends. Mouth-wise, no more. Like I said, I was playing with that tongue web way too much, and it's like I don't need any jewelry to chip my teeth more than they already are. So mostly it'll be my ears, and ears, fine. And the nose piercing, that is so common that, I mean, some of my high school teachers had nose piercings. That's how common it is. You can have a nose piercing and get a job just about anywhere. Just as long as it's not this huge stud or huge ring, you're fine. Belly button, it's under my clothes, people. You can't see it. And I'm not going to be walking around in a bikini. I've never worn a bikini, well, except for when I was a little kid. But then when you're a little kid, it's cute. Once I hit like puberty and I was 10, it's like no bikinis. I don't have the stomach for that, so no. Anything else like below my face, no. I will not get nipples. I will not get down there kind of piercings. No. Basically, it will be mostly like face, ears, and the one belly button if I really want it, which I don't know. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. Tattoo-wise, I want like 2 on my wrists with like a wing on each wrist where I can put it together, and it has like a little angel kind of wing with Nana's name and birth date, and then Coda, my cat that I had before, Missy, his name and his date of birth and death, obviously. But yeah, and that's what I want. I want those on my wrist, and then I want a rearing like Mustang kind of horse on my calf. And that's pretty much all that I've really thought of tattoo-wise that I want. I'm thinking of like either a butterfly or rose, or maybe each of those, because I really love roses, and I really like butterflies, but I'd have to have like a little wispy, kind of curly-Q kind of butterfly, because a lot of butterfly tattoos I've seen, I'm like, nah, I don't like that as much. No, I don't like that. So I don't know. But for sure, I'm going to get the Mustang. I'm going to get the wings. So once I save up enough money. But the wings for my wrists, and they're only like about that big that I'm thinking of. they'll cost like about $85 because I have gone to tattoo shops and asked, and they are about $85. So I'm like, ugh, I don't have money for that. But I was thinking of that ever since Nana passed away in 2011. And then I just added the Coda one, and it's like, oh, I can actually do like something else, like maybe my wrists together where it forms like an actual like two wings, and you know their names on it. But otherwise, I don't know. So, and I'm not gonna put something on my body that I'm not gonna like. So yeah, I should probably end this. Let me see. Yeah, it's over to, getting close to over 20 minutes. But yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. So basically, I don't really care what other people think. So if you leave a comment and it's nasty, like, oh, you're gonna make yourself ugly, you're gonna, you won't be able to get a job. Really? I think I know what I'm doing. And I will get a job because actually I have talked to my vet's office, and basically once I go through the vet tech training, get my degree, I'm pretty much guaranteed a job there, no questions asked. Plus I've been going there for years, especially with Coda. Actually, when I took Missy to the vets to get her vaccines, one of the vet techs and the receptionists are like, oh, we haven't seen you in a while. And it's like, well, that's because I have a healthier cat. And we all said healthier cat at the same time. So I'm not in there as much because I do have a healthier cat now. Missy is very healthy. Coda was never really that healthy to begin with. Even when he was a little kitten, when we brought him in at 3 weeks old, he wasn't that healthy. I mean, we kind of figured that he wouldn't live that long because of how his health was, but I don't know. I was thinking maybe he would live till he was like 10, but 3 years short, which was actually pretty good for him. So, yeah, anyway, I will I'm gonna try to vlog a little bit more, but just so you know, there's probably not gonna be much youth group kind of, game videos, because right now we are taking a break, because a lot of the middle schoolers have been very disrespectful, not listening, so we are taking a break. We will probably do a Thanksgiving pie giveaway, which will be next Wednesday, but there will be no games, probably no worship music. It will just be the pies, and then we're done. And then probably some kind of caroling for around Christmas time. But at the beginning of the year, we're going to have a parent meeting with all the kids' parents to kind of tell them what's going on and basically try to get the kids, try to see if we can get the kids to actually behave, because it's really bad, let's just put it that way. I will be going to the cat shelter probably tomorrow, but depending on the weather, because it has been snowing on and off today, and it's supposed to be snowing throughout the night, we're gonna see how the weather is tomorrow, and we may not go to the cat shelter tomorrow, so yeah, we'll see. But, I don't know. We'll see. There aren't really that many kittens, so I don't know. I can't promise a video of those, and I definitely cannot promise a video for the youth group game, so that's a definite no, we're not doing that. But, just check out the, Monty Python play that I went and saw at the high school here. It was so funny, and actually one of my friends, well, no, 2 friends from youth group, they are kids from youth group, one who is like a brother, he was a tall knight that goes knee, and no, he was so funny. I only went to this play because he asked me to, and I'm like, oh, okay, fine, I'll go. And John, my brother, went too because he promised Gavin also, okay, I'll go too. So, but I'm glad we went because it was so funny. And I just love Monty Python. They're so funny. So if you have not seen Monty Python, you have to watch it. They are so funny. And you have to watch the video clips that I took of the play because it's pretty funny. Of course, the video, the picture quality isn't too good, but it wasn't really that close to the stage, so, but you kind of get it. I think that's it. So I will try to get on here as much as I can, and I have not forgot that I have promised to do drawings from, I think I have drawings that I've done from like 2000, when I was like 2000, I was 11 years old. So I have a few from there and on. And also the gel pens the video that I did for, I did do a drawing with them. Actually, I had this sketch and that I had inked in, all just waiting. I was gonna do it in colored pencils or marker, but then it's like, well, let me see how these pins actually work. They work pretty good. I'm really happy with the results that I got with it. Some of the pins obviously don't run as well as others, but then you're always going to have something like that with gel pens, or any kind of pin actually. So overall, I'm really happy with the gel pens that I got. The quality is great, and the white gel pen, like I said, I had never owned a white gel pen before. That was really good to actually help with highlights and everything. I like it. Yeah. So I better say goodbye. Actually, I'm really hungry and I have to eat something. I think, yeah, I've only eaten like 4 Oreo cookies for today, so I need to fix something and eat something. It is about 6:16 right now in the evening, so yeah, I will actually go do that, and I will update some other time. So, goodbye!